He needs to leave tonight. It's that simple. The breach is so serious and so egregious and such a big contravention of Cabinet Manual on so many levels that you cannot trust having Stuart Nash in your caucus as the Prime Minister and he should be leaving Parliament immediately. He should be resigning tonight. We have standards here. This is a senior minister. This is his fourth contravention of Cabinet Manual. Chris Hipkins finally faces up to it tonight. It's a serious and egregious issue. It is akin to insider trading. It's very simple. He needs to resign from Parliament tonight. I think Katie Nimmin would make a much better Member of Parliament for Napier. We are ready for a by-election. We are ready for a by-election. And if that's what we have to do, because let's be clear, this minister made this decision, his position's untenable in Parliament. It's that simple. I have to be honest with you, the last 3 weeks have been incredibly frustrating because all we're dealing with is Labor government personnel issues. And what we're seeing now is a 6-year government that's actually falling apart, focused on itself and internal issues and not focused on the New Zealand people. We want to talk about Three Waters, we want to talk about childcare, we want to talk about education. Every single week over the last 3 weeks we've been talking about personnel issues of former Cabinet Ministers not reading code of conduct and governance roles on Crown entities, Cabinet Ministers not following the Cabinet Manual. And so we've got major internal issues here with this government that's focused on itself, not focused on the New Zealand people. It just speaks to, again, as I've said, you can change the Labor leader, but it's the same old Labor. In fact, it's getting worse Labor. And what we're seeing is just an endless internal Labor personnel issues. And what we're seeing, every week we're discussing these. Every week you ask me questions about what's going on with personnel on the Labor side. I want to talk about policy. I've just launched 3 policies in the last 4 or 5 weeks, and we're not getting to discuss those because we're discussing this